Hello everyone, Sons in the Tomb. Welcome to another Datapack review. This time our Minecraft progression is reversed, or reverse progression. So this is a Datapack that pretty much reverses recipes, so that you get, say, Netherite first, but from wood. You get Shulker Boxes from a chest recipe, a wooden sword from a stone sword in Netherite, Netherite armor from leather, and so on. I've actually had this idea in mind in there for a while, so it's actually cool to see someone actually go and do this sort of thing, because I've always been curious. But yeah, I don't know if that means that the stats for anything have changed. It's just recipes, I think. We'll see though. I don't think anything will have changed in particular, because that would be a lot of things to rework. So we'll just try our typical here. Otherwise, you could say it just kind of makes the game easier with having everything like so. Yeah, so I don't think stats will change. It's just the recipes will change so that it makes, I assume, the game easier. Or just because it's a silly idea and why not. But yeah, so you can easily get access to that. Just get rid of mobs. We'll make a shulker box immediately. You can still make sticks and do things. We'd also get a netherite sword and every other type of thing in the tier. You want to there. Doors haven't changed because they're not a thing that are affected. We'll get, obviously, leather and a bunch of other stuff. We'll go into creative, of course, because that's more beneficial. And we'll go, let's see, I would assume it's netherite armor is not craftable. I get, oh sorry, leather armor is not craftable. Yeah, because it's through the diamond or smithing table sort of thing. So there's that. What else do we have? That is going to give us packed ice. That might be a different data pack. Let's try iron. What do we get with iron? Bone block. Okay, maybe it is intentional. Oh, I don't think I have anything else that does that, do I? There's the... here we go. Let's see. What else we got in here? I don't think anything else changes it. But we'll check. Here we go. This one. So we'll just check all the recipes inside. It's just a new folder they just had left over. Interesting to know that doesn't affect anything. So you can see pretty much every item or block is here, I assume, in some form. Obviously we know doors aren't, or at least oak doors aren't. And try converting that, and that'll give us iron again. We'll do this and see what happens with an iron pick, which I assume will give us gold. Yes. What else can we do? Can we make a block of kelp, apparently? I have no idea what's what though. I don't think anything shows up in the recipe book though. Does it? Anything in the recipe book show up as it is? Most of these are still regular recipes though. That's gonna convert. Okay. So can still make a crafting table that way. I don't know if cobble is impossible though. Right, cobblestone. Assume that's not gonna make a furnace. Okay, it still is. So some things are still gonna be typical. But a few things that do have tiers are going to be altered, so yeah. Wooden axe, I assume, is with stone. Otherwise, what's leather? Leather is made from what? I can't seem to open that because I need to actually open the zip file, so we'll do that, which will take a bit because of a lot of files inside. Just so we can see what a few of the key ones are for being swapped out. I assume things like cooked pork chops are going to be the same. Oh no, pork chop to kelp, apparently. Alright. What else have we got here? Cooked mutton. Gives you what type of food option? Cooked cod. So you've got fish or seafood options from typical meat. That's interesting. Dried kelp via specific blocks gives you the other options. Interesting. You do have to use a furnace or smoker block or campfire to apparently get the opposite, because there's just the one item versus the others making the one. Let's see, so I'll check. Say leather leggings or something. You just have to use nether. Actually, no, that's a leather to that. Where's the netherite equivalent? I'll go chestplate. That's just a diamond chestplate with another ingot. Okay, fair enough. I wasn't sure if it would still be the same or not. Which technically would not be cobble, would it? Okay, interesting. So we got a smithing table here. Now, come on, we put this in here and still do that. Okay, so that just gives you leather. Right. What would be the equivalent of... What would be making diamond, then, at that point? Diamonds make golden chest plates. Okay. So yeah, I'd say technically in some cases, if you were to do this legitimately, you would be, one, getting, you know, a bunch of interesting results, but at the same time, I guess you could say that the focus is more on the cheaper resources than the others, or having to use alternate blocks to get particular types of food. We already have a furnace, so I'll just go for example, pork chop or something. So yeah, you have to be very particular on what sort of food you get, what sort of access to tools you want, making sure you use certain recipes to still progress forward in other ways. But yeah, I'd say it's quite an interesting challenge of sorts, besides just, you know, the typical you used to and then something else that they've applied. But yeah, reversing recipes has always been an interesting concept to me, but whether or not it will work in execution, it clearly seems to here, besides the changes of food that I was not expecting, but the tool tiers and other stuff definitely was more so what I was thinking. But yeah, interesting to see execution of it. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Obviously there's a ton in here, you can look through them if you want. You know how recipes work, you could do more, but yeah, thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.